Oh, there it goes.
So these are all meeting in the middle. Here or there.
Hey, Pifatone here. This is an interesting one. There's a lot of pareidolia in this one. A lot of faces and shadows moving around. I mean, look at this thing in the center here. That just looks like a nose, kind of a dog face type thing. And then when we move along here, we have this large kind of shadow here which moves or appears to move to the right as I scroll along here, and or appears to have two eyes and a snout, and here it appears to be peeking. You see the on the left side here. If I play that, we really need to try not to get too caught up in pareidolia and that kind of thing, particularly when it's amongst other foliage, and when there's light and shadow in play. Particularly in this case, there's a strong light source, clearly. I've divided the sections, stabilized. So this is the first part here, where we see a type of eye shine. It's very strange. It almost doesn't look like shine or glow. It just almost looks like a solid white. Here, 1, 2. It almost looks fake. When you look at it like this. I don't know what you feel about that, but to me, it kind of doesn't look real. Why would it be white? A solid white and not shining? And we see kind of a lighter color here on the bottom. Obviously we see an auburn figure here, and this, I believe, by the way, is a separate individual in the background, because later, shortly afterwards, we see the larger creature in the foreground. And this white area here is significant because when we play it, when I scroll forward now, it kind of trails behind the subject as it moves. Now, when I first saw this, I thought a foot. Kind of a trailing foot, and we have a kind of what appears to be an arch there, like a flexible foot, but that could just be kind of distortion there. If I play this part, so it could either be like a foot, as I say. You can see the heel raising there, the side profile of the foot, or something attached to the individual for whatever reason. Moving on now. Like I said, I believe this is a separate individual. Scrolling forward, and this is the top of the head, kind of a pointy tuft of hair or solid head, I don't know, a solid point. I spent a few minutes looking at this black area here, thinking that it could be like a nose here, but anyway, I kind of put that aside. It's a possibility that it could be one. Here again, the same individual, the auburn, a different individual from the one we saw in the first part. Like I say, again, the point here like the hair sticking up, or I mean, clearly here it's more like a hair sticking up. So this is the top of the head, and we're looking at the back of the head, not the front. The reason I say is the head is well, it's on the top of the individual, clearly, but also we see movement, like head movement here. If I just scroll back and forth, so quite flexible head movement here. There are a few interesting things about this footage, and also some, I don't know, like suspect, suit type things. The bagginess and the looseness of this, what would be skin or fat. To me, it's a bit, like I say, suspect. Do animals have this type of skin? We know, using Patty as a reference, we see muscle tone, muscle definition. Where the muscles should be. But in this case, we don't see much of that. It's just kind of a mess, really. A loose, maybe it's a Sasquatch who's lost weight, who used to be overweight and now isn't, has gone on a diet. That's a possibility. Extreme diet. And here we are seeing some eye shine in separate places. Here on the left, just there. So like I say, other individuals. So this is another thing which impresses me, the eye shine. Again, even if it's a hoax, it takes a bit of work to get this type of thing arranged. Eyes glowing, and to think of more than one individual is quite impressive. Not your typical hoax, where you would normally, possibly just see one. And also here we have the eye shine here as well in the background, which I don't think is the main individual in the foreground. I think it's another separate individual in the background. Here's a close-up of the eye shine, and we're seeing an interesting red color here as well. Red's kind of been a bit of a controversial topic for me lately. I'm seeing red just on the outside. Question is, are they eyes, and are they blinking? Or is it just the leaves in the foreground closing in on the light, on the shine? Difficult to say. Yeah, difficult to say for sure. Yeah, I'm 50-50 on this one. 50-50. I think it is possible to have a overweight Sasquatch with excess fat and excess skin. I think it is possible. Why not? You would expect horizontal lines, but not possibly not diagonal lines like this. Okay guys, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.